right, Singy, let's talk. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here comes a pitch. On the corner for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 640.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Manny runners on the move. And fouled off. Move to second, and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor, and that is a big first out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, David Ortiz.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very...
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first in time.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Now here's the switch inning power threat, Carlos Beltran. Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss at a change. Up in the dirt. Moreno down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Now here is Jake McCarthy. That's in for a strike. Santana, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one fouled off. Santana, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's It's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Marte. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Diamondbacks down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike. Kelly, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Swings through that. For strike 2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Hard hit left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7th, shortstop Adrian Beltre.
And up next for Los Angeles, Adrian Beltre. This is a true 5. Tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Joe Mauer. Runner on the go. Throw to second. He's safe. Kelly checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Foul ball, still 0-2. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority is part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. That one missing inside.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grichuk under it. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, second baseman Joe Morgan.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Joe Morgan. Singled and scored his first time. Time. Dives and he can't hang on. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and he's on at first.
Now batting,
He was
third
all
baseman
over that one. You see a
Cruz.
ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Save. That wasn't close. Two outs. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. They limit the damage here. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Naylor.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This is Corbin Carroll. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Ball one there.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right.
Stretches out and hauls it in. One left for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Kelly back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. McCarthy makes the grab, one down. Carlos Beltran steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. Naylor takes it to the bag. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Fastball for a strike. Out to short, Beltre. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Blaze
Alexander, the next to hit. There's the strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
This one in the air, right field. Soto going after it. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Runner takes off on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. That clips a corner.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adrian Beltre. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer. And a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to.
Here goes the runner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. He might want to steal
Full count.
second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Manager out of the dugout.
Now
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Gilbert Diaz.
Number 45.
He's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the count is even. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Nelson appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Foul ball.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. He's 2 for 2. And foul ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCarthy settles under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Back here at Chase Field, down the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Naylor batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
1-2.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. In there for strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Manny Ramirez. First pitch, not close. Diaz, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman David Ortiz.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding. Up swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there. And got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Has grounded out a couple of times. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. So the Dodgers. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.